Encrypted 9.0.9 PTR build, redeemed Sylvanas, More Covenant, Anduin Horse Mount, Lich King Pepe. Patch 9.1 isn't for a few weeks, but patch 9.0.9 snuck up on us tonight, and here's the result of our initial data mining: redeemed Sylvanas, Lich King Pepe, and a collectible version of Anduin's Mount from the new More Covenant. As usual, we've streamed our data mining, and you can check out Steven's VOD for all the new models like redeemed Sylvanas and the new Mount Reverence, Anduin's horse. More Covenant with Anduin's horse's reward. We don't know what happens to Anduin in patch 9.1, Chains of Domination, but we know he's under the control of the jailer after watching the teaser cinematic. But now we have some intriguing hints pointing towards a new More Covenant and rewards. Now, these are the ones that I believe this is how you should be doing it, and the reason for it is there will be genuine people clicking on this thinking it's real, right? This will genuinely happen. Do Covenants currently lack meaningful choice? Are the stakes not high enough? Look like you can join the Moorsworn in patch 9.0.9 with Sworn of the Moorsworn. No word yet if joining makes navigating the Moor easier. Sworn of the Moorsworn. Betray your Covenant and pledge allegiance to the Moorsworn. Yes, please. Every Covenant comes with rewards, and so we've data mined Reverence, a trusty steed of Anduin. Originally a golden steed in the battle for Azeroth, Reverence, like Anduin, has gone through some changes in Shadowlands. This sets up another parallel to Arthas, who as a young paladin adventured across Azeroth with his trusty steed Invincible. Later raised in death and served in the afterlife, Reverence, like Invincible, now has a grave in 9.0.9 with a fitting epitaph. The location of this object is unknown. Reverence, beloved steed of King Anduin Wrynn, named after a quality admired, may you find peace in afterlife. I'll see you in the Nexus, my friend. Reverence has undergone a similar transformation to match Anduin's domination armor and the aesthetics of the Maw. The tooltip confirms that this is a Covenant reward that requires renown 200, so we've got quite a few more patches on the way first. At least this mount isn't a low drop, so it won't be invisible. There are flying and non-flying Reverence mount, non-flying versions of this mount as well. Oh my god, I can imagine the amount of people that got truly pissed off. But who can tell me that this mount doesn't look banging? This is something Blizzard could absolutely add, and people would absolutely want this fucking mount, because this looks awesome. Redeemed Sylvanas, Sanctum of Domination raid model. Some changes may be in for Sylvanas as well, as we've data mined a redeemed model for her, which combines elements of her Ranger General appearance with her Banshee Tears and BFA Scar. We know that Sylvanas is the final boss of Shadowlands. Okay. 9.1, but anyways. An epic encounter drawing upon decades of storytelling invested in this character. Could this be tied to an in-game cinematic or a vision of Sylvanas' future? As shown on Steven's stream, we data mined IGC Sylvanas Windrunner.m2 as an in-game cinematic. Would I hate it if the Dark Lady looked like this? God, I would not be happy about this. Yeah, I don't want the Dark Lady to look like this at all. Definitely, the Dark Lady can't look like this. We've also data mined the Dark Lady's necklace, likely a reward for completing the Sylvanas raid encounter, which is a clear throwback to the Lady's necklace from Cataclysm. This item may lead to a quest explaining what comes next for Sylvanas. Based on the flavor text, the necklace has seen some wear and tear in Shadowlands, but it appears Sylvanas is reunited with it eventually as she's wearing it in her new model. There's an inscription which reads, "To Sylvanas, love always, Illyria. This necklace has seen better days." New Pepe Disguise, Lich King. Pepe has received several new disguises in battle for Azeroth, including the tiny diving helmet, a tiny voodoo mask. There must always be a Lich King, so now Pepe journeys into the Shadowlands with a tiny domination helm. Pepe's weapon is pretty sweet as well. Could it be a possible transmog item too? Let's see the pictures of this little bad boy. Yeah, why not? This could look cool. Shalamon right there. We've even data mined an exciting new loading screen showing Lich King Pepe facing off with Illidan Pepe in a pose reminiscent of the famous fight from Warcraft 3. We've seen pet battles added to WoW. Will we see Pepe battles next? Alright, what do people say here? Move along, folks, nothing to see here. It's April Fool's. Always someone. Ultrium, passing effort for the current calendar day of the year. Impressive joke, almost had me. Nice, I still don't have the Invincible, and it's already a new one to get. April Fool's literally isn't here until tomorrow, but hey, at least Wowhead did not post this 2 days in advance once again. Redeem Sylvanas, no dude, please God, no, check state. Oh, never mind. We good, Wowhead, we good. I knew they were going to redeem Sylvanas. My theory is that, as we know, when Frostmourne killed someone, it ripped their soul in two, leaving a tormented fragment of the soul behind. Like what happened with Uther, Sylvanas went schizo. The fragment of her soul couldn't cope with being apart. We're likely going to rescue the half of her soul that went to the maw when Frostmourne was shattered. We're going to put Sylvanas back together and make her whole again. Or we could just be looking at the base April Fools yet. That said, I want Mercadon versus Lich King Pepe, or I riot. I want a Mournblade. The Pepe would actually be neat. The Redeem Sylvanas thing is courageous bait. Already had a hunch that this was an April Fool's joke. No fooling me that time. Check state. I should have known it was an April Fool's when being able to make a meaningful Covenant choice was becoming an option. You had me for a second there. You done got me real good too. Thanks for the early April Fools. You know it isn't fun when it's at the end. When at the end it's stuff that would be actually interesting in game. Actually, I think it's a good joke. I wonder if there's anyone. Maybe they removed it. Wowhead does remove comments every once in a while if people are too angry about it. Plus, some people would remove their own comments once they realize they've been had. Fuck. We should have done this earlier. We should have done this earlier before Reed had the ability to remove their comments. I think Blizzard should actually have looked at what Wowhead did here. Short and sweet, but still fucking amazing. This is what I would like to see more of. More of this, please, Blizzard. More of this. What do you guys think? Which April Fools did you prefer?